Have you ever just wondered, why do we always see the same people on TV shows, movies, and adverts? Let me tell you, it's not just talent, it's psychology. So today let's talk about the mere exposure effect. I was just sitting around and wondering to myself, like, why do we always see the same people over and over? Why do certain people get booked back to back? And then as I was doing some of my researches, I stumbled upon something that is called the mere exposure effect. This is a psychological principle that suggests that the more you keep seeing something, the more you start liking it and the more you start trusting it. So for example, you can think about Coca-Cola and Safaricom. You see these two brands everywhere, literally everywhere. You'll see them on TV, on billboards, on branded t-shirts, and even fridges. And you might not be a consumer of their product or their service, but the more you keep seeing them, the more you begin to trust them because they feel familiar. And because we trust the things that are familiar to us. Now you see that? You can apply that in acting. You see, when casting directors see your face again and again, let's say you're applying for auditions or you're sending your materials online for castings, the more you're appearing for these extra gigs, or either you're posting your videos on YouTube, TikTok, your skits, your BTS, and they keep seeing it, well, guess what? You start becoming a familiar face. You start to subconsciously build trust because they keep seeing you. And that familiarity starts building trust over time. And trust equals booking jobs. And what I would like for you to take from this is that casting agents and directors are human. We're all programmed the same way. We naturally gravitate towards the things that we've seen before. So the more you keep on applying for jobs, auditioning, sending in your takes, your materials, showing up, networking, even if you're an extra, trust me, you're doing more than just gaining experience. You're planting tiny seeds into their minds. And you see, I like talking through experience. This is how I did it. I kept showing up for auditions. I kept showing up in extra gigs, and however tiny the role was, I kept showing up with good energy, good character, and by doing that, I gained experience. And like when these casting directors see you in one project, and then you come and meet with them in another gig, that is how the trust is built. And the more you keep on meeting each other, you network, you exchange your contacts, and they keep calling you and you keep showing up, that is how they start giving you bigger roles. That's how they start upgrading you. Like I remember months later starting to get like featured